No shit. So, it's good to see the real Michigan together. God bless the real Michigan. Is the real Michigan the majority still? Is the real Michigan ready to take Michigan back? I was born in Detroit in 1948. Everybody in Michigan put their heart and soul into being the best that they could be. Everybody in Michigan busted their ass to be as productive as they could. The whole world looked to Michigan as the work ethic epicenter of humanity. World-class productivity, the hardest working shit kickers mankind has ever known. I know you. I am you. There's not many things that would get me out of a deer camp in Michigan in November. God, family, country, Michigan, and Donald Trump for president. I know the real Michigan is alive and well. I know the real Michigan is ready to kick ass like the old real Michigan. Thank you. Thank you for standing up and showing the world that in these last hours, before the do or die determination of the last best place will happen on Tuesday. Here's what's going on. Michigan is a blue state. Michigan still thinks Jennifer Granholm could be governor. Michigan thinks that Kwame Kirkpatrick might be a mayor someplace. Somebody in Michigan still thinks Mayor Coleman Young was a good mayor. Are there enough working hard, playing hard American Michigan shit kickers left to take this state back and vote Trump for president? Are there real Michiganiacs that absolutely believe that God gave each and every one of us the individual right to keep and bear arms? Not just the king, not just Hillary, not just Obama. They don't get to keep and bear arms. We, the people, get to keep and bear arms. And by the way, in case there's any blue Michiganiacs here, let me explain it to you. Keep means it's mine, you can't have it. Bear means I got a couple on me right now and they're loaded. The Secret Service are good friends of mine. So I'm here because I was born and raised to be a productive American in the asset column by that spirit of real Michigan, that spirit of the greatest state in the nation that should not, we must not let it get lumped in with California and Illinois and New York and New Jersey and Maryland and Massachusetts. I got your blue state right here, baby. Black and blue. This is awesome. You move me. Wild Thing, you move me. But unless this enthusiasm is real, unless this enthusiasm is the real Michigan spirit, the real Michigan attitude, each and every one of you only have 24 hours to convince the numbnuts that you know that you can't vote for criminals. You can't vote for liars. You can't vote for scam artists. You can't vote for people who take from the producers and give it to the bloodsuckers anymore. So each of you, if you really believe you're a real American Michiganiac shit kicker, each and every one of you has to go home after this event and convince everybody you know that there are men and women who came home in flagged, draped coffins, who fought for the only experiment in self-government in the history of humankind. Heroes of the U.S. military charged into that terror, and they gave the ultimate sacrifice so that you can perform your duty. It's not just your right, it's your American moral obligation. So let's show California, and New York, and New Jersey, and Illinois we're not one of them. We're the land of the big three automakers, the union ass kickers who put blood and sweat and tears into being in the asset column for their family and their neighborhood and their state and their country and their fellow man. Union blood brothers, your leadership has turned on you. They were told to lie to the union members so that they would vote for the lying, scamming, criminal Hillary Clinton. So I got a date with a Michigan buck. Thank you for even listening to me, but I am you. I am we the people. I know the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Ten Commandments, the Golden Rule. I know the Declaration of Independence. I know what being the best that you can be takes sacrifice and risk and giving up a lot. So God bless you for being here tonight, but if you don't vote, if you don't vote, and if you don't convince your family and friends and coworkers and hunting buddies to vote for Donald Trump, America is done. Michigan is my home. Michigan is my blood. Thank you for being here with your attitude and spirit and enthusiasm, but go forth after tonight and fix the people who need to be fixed to vote for Donald Trump for President of the United States of America. God bless you all. God bless Michigan. God bless America. God bless the deer hunters. God bless the NRA members. And God bless Donald Trump. So I think I will. So I was born in Detroit in 1948, and I got a bow and arrow in 1949. I got a Red Ryder Daisy BB gun and a Whammo slingshot. And I set up a blind at the bird feeder. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? I got the Grand Slam of Blue Jays. So my dad disciplined me. He said, if you want to get a bow and arrow, you got to get a job, son. And I said, all right. So I started delivering the shopping news and the Detroit news. And then I said, I wanted to get me a guitar, Dad. He said, well, you're going to have to get another job, son. Does this all ring a bell? So we'd go north to Grayling every October 1st, starting in 1949. And I've never missed a deer season in Michigan since 1949. And I see a lot of young voters out there tonight. Of course, next to me, you're all young. But the discipline my dad taught me to aim small and to miss small is what brought me here 68 years later, clean and sober for 68 years. I get high on the great outdoors. I get high on guitar licks. Anyway, I get some monitors up here. Somebody turn that monitor towards me, because I like to hear me when I sing. And I met a man. I met a man in 1951 in a little archery shop up in Grayling. And his name was Fred Bear. And my dad and Fred taught me to aim small and miss small. And I got to hunt with Fred Bear for about 30 years. And this was when I was rocking and rolling and killing a lot of deer, like I always have. And Fred saw the people who thought that animals have rights attacking me. In fact, after this rally, prepare yourself for the hate and lies against Ted Nugent for being at a Donald Trump rally. Just watch the venom. Watch the hate. Watch the lies. I couldn't be more proud of anything in life that the liberals hate me with a passion. And I met an animal rights guy here the other day, and he gave me a hard time for eating venison. And I said, yeah, well, just for you, asshole, I'm killing more deer this year. Any questions? And on my last hunt, in October of 1987, Fred told me to ignore these punks that were attacking me because I hunted and I believed in the Second Amendment. He said, ignore, they're fools, ignore them. And then he died. And this happened. There I was, back in the wild again. And I felt right at home where I belong. I had that feeling coming over me again, just like it happened so many times before, so many times. The spirit of the woods, he's like an old good friend. Makes me feel warm and good inside. I know his name, it's good to see him again. 'Cause in the wind, he's still alive. Talking about Fred Bear, walk with me down the trails again. Take me back where I belong. Fred Bear, I'm glad to have you at my side, my friend. And I will join you on the big hunt before too long. It was kind of dark, another misty dusk, and it came from a tangle down below. And I tried to remember everything you taught me so well. I had to decide which way to go. Was I alone or in a hunter's dream? The moment of truth is here and now. I felt his touch, I felt his guiding hand. And the buck was mine forevermore. Talking about Fred Bear, walk with me down the trails again. You take me back where I belong. Glad to have you at my side, my friend. And I will join you on the big hunt before too long. We got his spirit, we got his soul. So he guides my steps, guides my arrows home. And the restless spirit forever roams. And it roams at Fred Bear when I walk down these trails again. Take me back where I belong. Fred Bear, I'm glad to have you at my side, my friend. And I would join you on the big hunt before too long. 'Cause in the wind, he's still alive. In the wind, he's still alive. 'Cause in the wind, I can hear Fred Bear. I hear you, Fred. Back in Michigan, buddy. Real Michigan. Shit kicker Michigan, buddy. Hey, Fred! We're all gathered here tonight because we love Michigan. We love America. We got the spirit. Got that attitude, Fred. Hey, Fred! I think there's hope, buddy. I think there's hope for Michigan and America. I think we found us a shit kicker running for president. You know what I'm talking about, Fred? A radical. Somebody who believes in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. It's radical. The Constitution is radical. The Bill of Rights is radical. And the other side is radically evil. Hey, Fred, Michigan's coming alive, buddy. Is it going to be all right? Tuesday, November 8th, we're going to take it back. I'll get out of my tree stand, put down the bow and arrow, and vote for Donald Trump. That's what I'm going to do. Vote for freedom. Vote for independence. Vote to make America strong again. Safe again. Radical again. Independent again. Shit kickers again. Hey, Fred! Gonna make America great again, buddy. I know it. Michigan strong. Thank you very much. Who is that blonde? I take directions from her. They say Donald Trump is not here yet, so Uncle Ted, hang on to him for me, will ya? Boy, could I play some love songs, huh? How about a little wang dang sweet boon tang for the children? Not a prayer. Not a prayer. By the way, can you hear me all right out there? Because I can't hear a squat. Well, I'm here to tell you, I literally do have a camp full of hunters over in Jackson County. I come up here every year. You know, I moved to Texas about 15 years ago because we lost our home. We lost our home here in Texas and became very ill. I lost our home here in Jackson County. And we moved to Texas to get treatment. And when I moved to Texas, this was right after the Granholm scourge. And I moved to Texas, and I realized how heartbroken I was, how heartbroken as a Michigan born and raised individual, what had happened to my beloved birth state. When I'm in Michigan, there is a criminal oath violating law, a criminal oath violating law that when I'm at my deer camp on my own farm, I gotta have my rifle or shotgun in a case on my own farm if I'm on an ATV. I don't have to do that in Texas. I don't have to do that in Kansas. I don't have to do that in South Dakota. I don't have to do that any place except Michigan, Illinois, California, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, and Massachusetts. Michigan is lumped in with those oath-violating numbnut states. So when I found out what real freedom looked like by moving to Texas, by the way, in Texas, in my truck, I have a machine gun. And it doesn't have to be in a case. And when was the last time you heard about a carjacking in Texas? I mean, I could give you a list of laws. In Michigan, I've got a camp full of hunters from around the country. Now, this might sound petty, but this is what's happened to Michigan, and that's why we've got to vote for Trump, and we've got to, here comes that blonde again. Wow. I will play. But that's my wife, Shemaine. Let's hear it for her. She's got to live with me. So that's why we're here, because we love Michigan, and we know we can fix Michigan if we vote. gave all. So on my knees I humbly fall. I see those coffins in old glory, and that's why nothing can ever stop me. I will never stop believing. I can't stop dreaming, and I'll never stop believing or dreaming, believing, yeah. I will never stop believing or dreaming, believing, yeah. And I'll never stop believing. I can't stop dreaming, and I will never stop believing or dreaming, believing, yeah. I will never stop believing or dreaming, dreaming, yeah. I know many gave all. On my knees I humbly fall. I see the crosses in old glory, and that's why nothing will ever stop me. I will never stop believing or dreaming, believing, yeah. I will never stop believing or dreaming, believing, yeah. I can never stop believing or dreaming, believing, yeah. I will never stop believing or dreaming, believing, yeah. I will never stop believing or dreaming, believing, yeah. I will never stop believing or dreaming, believing, yeah. Never stop believing, never stop dreaming. Let's take Michigan back. Let's take America back. Convince everybody in Michigan that Donald Trump needs to be president, and Donald Trump needs the Michigan vote. Let's go red in Michigan. Thank you all very much. God bless you all. If you want me, I'll be in deer camp. I'll shoot a deer for everybody.